Hi, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we are reading for May 14th, 15th, and 16th, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. This is a general reading. Now, you know when I'm reading for the weekends, I'm using my two Radley Valentine decks. I am using my Angel Tarot cards for the main message. I will pull one from my Archangel Power Tarot cards. I will also pull one from my Emily Anderson Crystal deck. Now, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy, but remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. I'm an intuitive channeler. I open myself to higher power, the source, and whatever the message is for whoever is out there to receive it. And I have learned not to try to understand it. Now, Jupiter has transitioned into Pisces. It's in a really, really positive space right now. It'll be there, I think, until July 28th. I've talked about that a couple of times. For the weekend, though, for the week, I used my Rider-Waite tarot cards as an overview for the week. So we're going to do the same thing with the weekend. Now, little did I know that the Tower card would have such an effect. But the Tower card, and remember, there are cards that may appear to be on the negative side, but the thing is, it's like something has to happen in order for that new growth to come, okay? So we're going to pull three cards again. So already the King of Swords has come out. Now remember, anything reversed is stronger energy, and I will many times refer to whoever that is to you, your higher power, guardian angel, spirit guide, voice of the universe, your divine, the source, archangels, okay, as whoever that is. To me, that is higher power, the source. So that's how I will refer. Anyway, let's go on. Now, the swords, King of Swords, the underlying energy is swords. It is air. Swords is air also. The king is the wisest of the wise. He is the oldest of the old of the cards, really, of the minor arcana in tarot. So he brings a lot of wisdom. I feel like there is going to be a rise in this higher level of thinking, of this higher level of wisdom. I do feel that we are headed into an ascension where we have a choice to kind of go with this higher level or not go with this higher level. The King of Swords, though, it's kind of like cutting through the baloney, okay? I kind of feel like it's again, and again we talk about, I know, Saturn in Aquarius, illusion versus reality. So I feel like the King of Swords is bringing us to a higher level of awareness. Did something fall? No. I did catch it before, other cards fell. I don't see anything down there. But it's like the King of Swords is going to bring us to a higher level of awareness, and we're going to have a higher level of understanding too. Not always comfortable. Remember, those are those tower moments that we talked about at the beginning of the week, and we've had a couple of those happening this week. Do not be worried when you see tower or when you see the death card. I need to let you know, death means a sudden end to something. It doesn't mean actual death, but it does mean, it means sudden ending, okay? So, and tower means everything has to collapse in order for it to come back together again. So let's see what our last card is, and for the weekend. Now remember, this is like an overview. This is the higher level of the reading, so this isn't necessarily, when I do the individual readings for your sign, that's more personalized. And yet, and I want you not to get confused, because there is a higher level around us, but we have to be responsible for our choices and what we live in. Okay, so let's see where we are with this. Here we go. Next card is the Page of Swords. Now that's interesting too. Page's underlying energy is earth energy. That's our, that could be pentacles, that could be, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, a very solid energy, your job, how you make your money. But again, swords has that air energy. That is, of course, and I didn't mention it per se here, but that is our Gemini, our Libra, and our Aquarius. It is our thought processes. It's making plans. So the Page of Swords has a sense of optimism. The Page of Swords has this sense, but yet thinking things through. Yet there's a little bit of a dream. I'm getting kind of a dreamy quality with the Page of Swords also. I'm kind of feeling a little bit of the head, like the head is in the clouds, kind of not necessarily seeing total reality. So I'm kind of feeling that this is bringing a very strong truth to us. This is I'm feeling kind of a sense of avoidance with this, but yet an awareness at the same time. I know that that's hard, but it's kind of like, I know this is happening. I just don't want to necessarily deal with it now. Okay, let's see what this last card says. And here we go. This is reversed. And we have a 6. 6 is the number of man. It is what we can create. So here we have the Lovers. The Lovers has some, I'm kind of feeling the Lovers is something that comes together. There is a blessing over the Lovers. There is, if you notice, the man is looking at the female, the male is looking at the female is looking up. So they're in whoever this is, this angel, whoever is looking down at both of them. And, I'm kind of getting this sense of renewal, but yet it's almost like, because I'm being caught by this, if you can see this, by this serpent. This is very much kind of this, and again, this is whatever your belief system is with this. I'm kind of feeling that this has a sense of this Adam and Eve type of energy here, and it's kind of like there's a searching with this female energy. And remember, we all have male and female energy. There's the searching with the female energy for something more. The male is wanting to trust in and just basically focused on the female energy too. So there's a lot of things going on here. Again, there is a strong awareness. I feel like there is a, kind of like your head is in the clouds here. If there's, and I don't mean you per se, I'm talking about more that global or that, that universal type of energy. There's a sense of avoidance with this. I'm feeling a very sense of avoidance. And I feel like there is kind of a diversion here. I kind of feel like nobody's really watching what they need to be watching. But the Lovers in themselves does remind us that positive energy, love energy, and again, when I say love, it doesn't mean you have to put yourself in a negative situation. Remember that. When I say forgiveness, it does not mean, it means you forgive, but it does not mean that you have to put yourself back in the situation. But I feel like there's a little bit of a diversion here. I feel like it's kind of keeping the eyes, keeping your eyes off the prize a little bit. There again, it's kind of like, I feel also a little bit of a shiftiness. I feel kind of like a sleight of hand when I'm looking at the Lovers, because nobody is really paying attention to each other. Okay? So I'm not sure where we're going with this, but I do want to let you know, basically what it is I'm feeling with this. I do feel a little bit of again, with the Lovers, I'm kind of feeling like a sleight of hand here, which is interesting. I'm just feeling like, kind of like, like you're supposed to be looking here and they're being told to look over there. There's something about where these eyes are looking, and I just feel like nobody's really concentrating on what matters with this. So who knows? Who knows what's happening? These are what I'm feeling, so let's begin with our readings now. Hello, my Virgos. How are you? Well, let's see what we have going for the weekend. Okay. There's, whoa. I'm feeling like you're going to be seeing, I'm getting the word delusions. Okay. But it's, again, I do feel like you're going to be seeing behind the delusion. Okay. You're going to see again, it's that Saturn and Aquarius thing. Truths will be revealed, but, I don't know what this is, but I keep getting the word delusion, and let's see what we have. Okay. We'll go further with this. Sometimes when I try to force it, it just kind of like runs away a little bit. I have to let it come organically. I have to let higher power work through. Okay, so let's see what we have. Again, I told you what reversed cards are, little stronger energy. Let's see for my Virgos. Again, that word delusion is here. It's, I don't know, it is kind of like, the trickster. It's like the, just be careful of people. Again, it's seeing behind the curtain type of energy. I don't know. Let's see what this is about. The Ten of Water. Now, water is wonderful energy. It is our Cancer, our Pisces, our Scorpio. It's very fluid. It's very emotional. It's very spiritual energy too. So tens have this transitioning. So things are moving. It's kind of like you might be moving in the spirit this week. I'm getting that. I know we're going a little woo, but then what, why not, right? You might be moving more in the spirit. You may be moving in more on instinct and on intuition than you are in your earthbound energies. That may not necessarily feel comfortable for you, my Virgos, because you are earthbound. But I do feel like there's going to be some really, higher power is going to be moving through you. You're going to be having some major awareness, major epiphanies, major just opening up of your eyes. So I think that's where the delusion is. It's like the mask is taken off, the blindfold is taken off. But it does give you some comfort. It really does give you comfort because a lot of things that you knew were, there were these things that you just knew, they just didn't make sense. But it's like now there's a lot of validation also here. Okay? Let's see what the Ten of Water actually says here. A contented and rewarding family life. Your emotional and material needs are met. Trustworthy relationships. So, and I think that's the other thing that you're going to see. It's kind of like this weekend, you're going to be, like I said, you're going to be walking in the spirit. You're going to be moving in the spirit, very much your higher power, however, spirit guide, whoever that is for you. You're going to be hearing, it's going to be kind of one of those things where you're talking to somebody and then all of a sudden you're like, did you hear that? Did you hear that? Type of energy for you. Again, my Virgos, it may not necessarily be comfortable, but it's like, and I kind of get this pickaxe type of thing. It's like it's breaking down some barriers, breaking down some walls for you. It may be breaking your walls, your barriers, or it might be breaking someone else's walls or barriers too. Anyway, let's see what we have in the next card, reversed. Strength. So we have a 10 here. So we have a 10. Now you can, like I said, 10 transition. 10 also is a 1 and a 0. 1 is new beginnings. 0 is God, universe, source energy. Now we have a 1-1 again. So is this a 1-0-1-1 energy? Is this a 1-1-1 energy? I definitely think so. Take a look, go to your internet browser, look up the numbers. I feel like these are speaking to you. And I do feel like this is taking you down a new direction. Again, it may not feel comfortable. It may not feel comfortable, but it's kind of one of those things, you need to go there. It's like you need to follow. Anyway, this is Archangel Ariel, and Ariel brings I'm kind of getting this very, Ariel always has a very gentle energy, but I kind of get this, like an iron rod, kind of this, this kind of iron rod, this definite, this is the way things need to be done type of energy. And this is about strength. This is about inner strength. This is about going, going after what it is that you're being brought to. There is times, my Virgos, that you want to shy away. And this is kind of giving you a little bit of a push. Ariel's giving you a little bit of a push to keep moving forward with this. The thing about this now, I would be very surprised. Well, I wouldn't be surprised if we didn't see as a choice the Hermit card coming up, or stepping away type of energy, because this is that type of energy. When this is not going to be comfortable. It's very ascending. I'm kind of getting that for some of my earth signs too. It's kind of taking you to that next step. You may want to withdraw from it, but Ariel's there to kind of keep the hand on your back and not let you do that. Anyway, Ariel is about great inner strength, release harsh judgments, forgiveness, and compassion. And I always tell you, I do, Forgiveness does not mean you have to return to that situation, okay? It frees you. It takes the anchor off of you. Anyway, next card is Ace of Water. So we've got a lot of this one energy here. I mean, you could look at that as a 1-0 or 1 plus 0 equals 1. So you can have a 1-1-1, and aces are ones. So this is kind of, again, this is a new start. This is a new emotional start. There's I get a lot of walking in the spirit, taking your spirituality to a higher level. Okay? So just be prepared for that. And sometimes you have to be made very vulnerable to go through this ascension, to go through this next step energy. Okay? And the vulnerability, like I said, you want to kind of go, well, you know what? I'm going to go to sleep until it's over, and then I'll wake up, and then it'll just be done. No, you can't do it. You have to move through it. You can't go over it. You can't go under it. You can't go around it. You got to go through it. Okay? So, but the Ace of Water, though, is a new emotional energy. Now, there is a sense of vulnerability with this, though. And this could be, why? Falling in love or the resurgence of a relationship, spiritual growth and enhanced intuition, a new home. I like that. So yeah, you've got some, again, like I said, you can't go over, under, around. You have to go through it. You have to go through it, my Virgos. But you've got Archangel Ariel to help you through it. And me, I'm kind of feeling like, okay, do you want to come out? Let's go ahead. Oh, okay. Okay. So we have the Page of Ariel. Well, I'm kind of feeling, like I said, I kind of feel like, you know what? Why don't you wake me up when we're done with all the icky stuff, and and I'll take over that time. No, you got to go through it. Now, the Page of Ariel. Ariel is Earth energy, your energy, Taurus and Capricorn energy. Page's underlying energy is Earth energy. So a lot of this has to do with home. It has to do with something you can feel. This could be, this has a lot to do with your job, your work, your career, somehow what you bring money, how you get money. I'm kind of feeling, there is a lot of manifestation with this page. There's a lot of there's movement. So this could be all movement within your career. It could be movement within your job. There's a lot of okay, let's get done and let's get busy, let's get to work, type of energy. So now the thing is, and you'll have to tell me, my Virgos, is this related to this? Is there two separate things going on? Again, I get the word delusion, but then I also get recovery and revealed here too. So the Page of Ariel might be bringing you that fresh start in your career. It might be bringing you that fresh start in how you make your money also. Okay? So, reliable, clever, educated, balanced. An excellent opportunity will be offered to you. Scholarships or the pursuit of education. Time to get to work. So, a lot of things happening around you, a lot of emotional and spiritual things happening, but it will be affecting your physical. So, and you can handle that. You can handle that. Now, you could be working and, you just know what's going on. You just know what other people are thinking. That could be part of this also. Now, let's go on and see what crystal or energy would be helpful for my Virgos. Let's go on. Here we go. This one is reversed. Blue kyanite. I think you're blue kyanite. I think so. Are you blue kyanite? I think you might be. Anyway. Blue kyanite, connecting with animals. I think that's your earth energy, but telepathic abilities, finding your true path, finding clarity. A lot of that, a lot of this also can be that, some people are called to, they find their path, that they're to bring their in some way, and I'm not saying in an overt way, but sometimes you need to bring this to your workplace also, and this helps you to, and basically, show people how to bring their vibrations higher, and, again, there is some vulnerability with this. Anyway, my Virgos, I hope you enjoy the readings. Please remember, because this does help, and we reached 24,000 subscribers. Oh my goodness, welcome to you all. Please remember to like, share, subscribe. It does help. It really does. And I thank you. More importantly, my Virgos, and as always, please know that you are loved. Stay shining and be blessed. Bye-bye.